and Kubrick's business relationship with James B. Harris ended in the winter of 1961. The film would be financed by Columbia Pictures.
Part of the price of giving Kubrick the money, Columbia demanded that he used Sellers again, who'd been such a success in Lolita, they felt, and he had to also appear in multiple roles. That was the deal.
So Peter loved that idea, and he loved improvising. It was his first real opportunity to develop characters while working. Because although he had had the experience in Lolita of doing that, much of Lolita was already scripted.
With Kubrick at the helm and Sellers attached to star, the cast and crew of Dr. Strangelove would spend 6 months creating what would become a cinematic masterpiece.
He knew most of the technical functions. This questioning mind of his wanted to find out what makes me tick. So he was standing behind me, and I'll never forget, one day he said, "Now I know how you come up with these ideas, because you take all your lines to one point." And I said, "Stanley, that's known as a vanishing point. It's purely a help, but it doesn't create the design." When I came up with a doodle of a triangular shape, he then asked me, "Isn't a triangle the strongest geometric form?" And without hesitation, I said, "Yes, you're absolutely right." He said, "So how are you going to treat the surfaces?" And I said, "Reinforced concrete." "Oh, so it would be like a gigantic bomb shelter." And so he accepted it.
The battle scene, I mean, Stanley wanted it played as real as possible, you know. In other words, he wanted handheld cameras.
First of all, we wanted it to look different. And we wanted to use orthochromatic stock if we could get it. Well, I found 70,000 feet at the RAF at Stanmore. And we used it. Now, I dressed up with full uniform on, and so did Stanley. We both took our reflex cameras, and we went in the long grass. We mustn't let ourselves be exposed to machine gun fire or anything. And we did the whole battle sequence like that, handheld.
He shot the whole attack on Burleson Air Base with a handheld Aeroflex himself, because Stanley wanted that sort of documentary look for that scene.
He scared the hell out of the executives. The world did not know what to do with Stanley, so as a default thing, we applauded, and it would turn out that it was the right thing to do. And I hold my memories of Stanley. It was a great privilege. And good night, Stanley.